Hello boys and welcome back to Calm Down Level Up. Today we're here again in our 1988 to 2018 series. We're back, it's like 1992 or something? Yeah, it's 1992, March. And a lot of stuff happened last episode, and I'm sure a lot of stuff will happen this episode again. Now, a pretty big thing to point out was actually France left NATO because they became communist. But they did gain a member as well. They gained Iraq because Iraq was obviously puppeted by the Americans. So, I'm not sure that's the best of trades, but I mean, they do have some divisions. One thing that's happening right now is the Arabian Soviet Socialist Republic is invading Oman, and Oman, the capital, Muscat, is being besieged right now by Arabian forces. Another thing that I wasn't able to show last episode, but the Democratic Republic of the Congo did fully seize Rhodesia, or Zambia as it's called. And look at their army, they have militarized quite heavily. And now these guys are justifying against the Democratic Republic of Sudan. If they are able to seize that, they will be a huge country. Sudan's army is in shambles. These divisions are very poorly equipped. They will probably be able to push through. After Sudan had their war with South Sudan and reunited the country, their military is just ripped to shreds. Chad is still at war with Cameroon, trying to push down. It's been hard on both countries. They've both lost tons of divisions. Cameroon has gotten one of their guys encircled here. This guy's going to try to save him, but hopefully this guy doesn't let him. I guess they're just going to be dumb and they're going to get encircled. Now Nigeria is justifying on Burkina Faso. Okay, so Nigeria is going to look really weird pretty soon. But one major thing that we did not talk about as well. South Africa is at war with the entirety of NATO. I believe it has something to do with the fact that South Africa has its native vanilla focus tree. And it became fascist, or it went down the fascist path. So that will have something to do with it. There's just plenty of wars still going on in and around Africa. Like, Ethiopia is now invading Kenya as well. All of these guys are building their empires slowly but surely. One thing that I hope does not result in a crash in the future is... This is not Kosovo. This is not where Kosovo is. But the state of Kosovo in this map. Everyone has just completely abandoned. There is 1.53 million people living there, but it is not a country, and it's just complete anarchy. Here's our faction map mode again, and look at that. Nicaragua declared war on Honduras. I'm sorry about the low frames right now, by the way, too. And wow, Honduras joined NATO. There's a lot going on. And, oh, it's already over? Nicaragua already conquered... Wow. That was really quick. I wonder if Honduras even had an army. But now the entire world is joining a war against Nicaragua. The Cameroonian division in Chad is still encircled, but it is almost at the Chadian capital. So if it's able to walk into the Chadian capital, I wonder if Chad would capitulate. And it's been liberated, which means Chad's probably going to lose the war. And Kenya was annexed as well. These countries are building up. They're getting ready for the move to Millennium Dawn, which will be super fun. Guinea declared war on Liberia as well. There's a lot of little wars happening in Africa, as we can see. Guinea is working on encircling Sierra Leone so that they can effectively take them out later on or something. Oh, and look at that. The Conservative Party was put in power in Nicaragua. Yeah, and Honduras has been liberated. So the communists have been ousted out of Nicaragua. There was an international landing that I missed, I guess. Probably from the Americans. Yes, there's an American division here leaving now. One American came. It looks like some Spanish, actually quite a lot. Dutch and Netherlands as well. A bunch of people came and liberated Honduras. Look at this American army. And goodbye, Liberia, by the way. Look at this American army. This is insane. 157 divisions right now for the US. Centrist Africa declared war on Sudan. Okay, Central Africa? Is that what it meant? Or maybe I read that wrong. So we have Central Africa and Democratic Republic of the Congo both going after Sudan. Although Congo will be joining the war much later. So I wonder if Central African Republic can take out Sudan before Congo could even enter the war. That would be pretty incredible if Central African Republic was able to just take over all of Sudan. Oh, the Yemenis are still in civil war? I didn't realize that the Yemens are still at war with each other. The communist side and the reactionary House of Rashid side. Chad was annexed. I called it. Cameroon annexed all of Chad. Chad, you tried, buddy, but it wasn't really worth it in the end, was it? North Korea declared war on Korea. Look at that, boys. Korean war's on. And just like I did on my stream recently... Wow, does South Korea just not have an army? Okay, I guess South Korea doesn't have an army. And, That war was over really quick. The Koreas are united. And what was that? Oh, Guinea declared war on Sierra Leone already. Wow. Okay, I did call that earlier as well. Is Guinea some... Okay, Guinea's reactionary. I'm not sure how they're getting all these war goals this quick. Okay, Sierra Leone died. Rest in peace. Ghana declared war on Cote d'Ivoire. This whole region of Africa just does not want to be at peace. Here's Central African Republic's invasion, continuing into Sudan. It's looking like South Sudan again, but a lot stronger and more equipment this time. All right, there's been an Italian landing with both Iraqis and Germans here. No, Netherlands, Italians, Germans, coalition army here to fight the South Africans. South Africa does, though, have support from communist countries across the world, even though they're conservative and becoming fascist. Ghana finally annexed Cote d'Ivoire, and Nigeria declared war on Burkina Faso. So we'll see this war. Burkina Faso is not necessarily a pushover. They've always been fairly strong and able to take out countries in the region, but I think Nigeria is quite a bit bigger and stronger. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see if Burkina Faso can draw out Nigeria into a war of attrition. If they do that, then they might be able to win. That's kind of like what happened with Chad and Cameroon. We are now at 100% world tension, so anything goes at this point. The Ethiopians are still not done either. They're now justifying against Tanzania. So this episode is just all about the African empires being built up, I guess, getting ready for Millennium Dawn. Oh, and look at this. Algeria finally made a division. Oh, hold on. Democratic Republic of the Congo declared war on Botswana. Okay. So instead of going after Sudan because Central African Republic cut them all off from that, they're instead going to go after Botswana, which I believe only has that one division. Yep. By the way, guys, if we get to Millennium Dawn and the Tunisian Civil War and the Moroccan Civil War still aren't over, I'm probably going to make them just be their own countries, separated and at peace, but they'll still claim each other's territories. Oh, look at that! Yugoslavia went to war with Austria again, as well as Tanzania being invaded by Ethiopia. Which one do they claim this time? Okay, they claimed Tyrol. Let's see if they just annex the whole thing this time. That'd make it a lot easier. Wow, Vienna does not stand a chance at all. Jeez. Sudan was fully annexed by the Central African Republic. That is incredible. And no, they only took one state again. So good job, Yugoslavia. You keep just making Austria smaller and smaller. Here's Tanzania being attacked by Ethiopia. They are no pushover country either. In another test that I did, Tanzania actually built up quite heavily. They were able to take out Rhodesia, and I think they invaded Mozambique as well. Botswana was annexed. Rest in peace. Also, the Algerians have been reunited. Finland declared war on Sweden. Okay. Neither of them are in NATO or the Warsaw Pact. It probably won't ignite World War III. Oh, look at that. Italy and Portugal took some states in South Africa. Oh my god, they recolonized. That is actually really cool. Portugal got Southwest Africa and Cape, and Italy got Natal. That is really cool. And South Africa was... Wait, South Africa is at war with Finland. Okay. Sweden joined NATO. Okay, so Finland... If Finland does join the Warsaw Pact, we got World War III. Oh, whoa, India joined the government, or the People's Republic of China. What is it called? Faction. Government of National Defense. Okay. And so did Taiwan? Really? Wow. Okay. Oh, no, it just broke apart. It is now only India, Government of National Defense. Oh, no, it's India. It's India and Taiwan versus China. All right, boys. China versus India and Taiwan. They stole China's faction, too, which is the funny part. Oh, wow, the Tunisian Civil War ended. People's Republic of Tunisia took one state. So we have the communists in Tunisia won their civil war. Morocco is the last one that has not... no one's built a division or gotten any volunteers in it yet. Azerbaijan Soviet Socialist Republic declared war on Iran. Okay. Well, that means the Warsaw Pact is now going to gain a member and, of course, nuke Iran. This always happens every episode. Literally every, past 3 episodes. Nukes. They really like to use nukes, don't they? So Azerbaijan gained a claim on... Yeah, they claimed a claim on Gilan, or however you would say that. Oh, they claim a lot. Oh, they just claimed these two. They also claimed Tabriz. So we might see a greater Azerbaijan here, boys. Iran is just being nuked to smithereens. This is good for Warsaw Pact, though, because they'll gain a member state, which they have been lagging behind NATO in gaining territories. Because NATO has just gained Sweden now, and they're about to have Finland under their grasp. They have South Africa now. They have some Central American states. The Warsaw Pact has not been expanding their influence. Oh, look at this. Supporters of Maoism just formed up for the Chinese faction. Yep, Iran was puppeted by Russia, and Azerbaijan is now great again. That is amazing. Finland is making a last stand in Helsinki. There's actually French volunteers here with tank divisions helping out. There's Americans and Greeks trying to land. Oh my god, Battle of the Titans. Democratic Republic of the Congo versus Centrist Africa or Central African Republic. Oh, look at that. Yugoslavia is not done with their invasion of the Alps. They're now going after Switzerland, which might not be the best of ideas. I wouldn't be surprised if Switzerland won. Czechoslovakia declared war on Austria too. Man, these guys are just getting gobbled up. Gabon declared war on Cameroon. Really? Gabon built up 12 divisions. That's pretty insane, actually. And there it is. Finland just joined Warsaw Pact. So this is only bad if everyone gets called in. And they did. Russia's already called in. Well, boys, we got World War III already. We probably won't get through all of World War III today in this episode, but we'll get through as much as we can. Everyone's getting called in. I knew that would cause World War III. And it truly is time for World War III because there's war in Asia as well. I don't think this is going to go that great for the Warsaw Pact, though, just because of the fact they are split they are all over the place right now. They were just in Iran. Their main army is not anywhere near the Finnish border. Let me get all these out of here. Oh, Yugoslavia did join their team, though, so that's good for them. I assume Austria will join NATO, though, probably. Now, if France joins Warsaw Pact, that could be, that could be really bad for NATO. That would probably be the end of them, because then they would be attacked from the back, and we'd probably see a couple countries capitulate. Oh, there's the Warsaw Pact army. It's coming from the east. Once this arrives, it looks like we're going to have a Warsaw Pact victory. I mean, it's so hard to predict these things. Switzerland just joined NATO, okay. Oh, okay, we just had Czechoslovakia capitulate. Well, that's not good. I'm sure this land will be reclaimed, though. The Bulgarians have blitzed into Greece and claimed Thrace. Look at all... Okay, though, these guys aren't actually encircled. These are the Turkish divisions invading Bulgaria. Bulgaria is actually looking bad. They were able to seize Thrace, but now they're being attacked from the other side, and it's not looking too good. The Warsaw Pact army just has to hold out on the Western Front for as long as they can before all of these reinforcements arrive. I'm pretty sure this whole army was just sitting on the Chinese border, but I'm not too sure. This will definitely be the first time in a long time that the Finns were happy that the Russians were entering their country. Oh, Italy was just nuked. Okay, so right now we're seeing the Warsaw Pact be very nuke-happy. Bern was just nuked. That's bad. In the past, we've seen NATO be extremely nuke-happy as well, but I'm not seeing any NATO nukes being dropped quite yet. So Austria still has not joined Austria still has not joined NATO. There's a lot of... Okay, these are now NATO nukes. But they are allowing NATO forces to move through their country. And a lot of Czechoslovakia has been reclaimed for the east as well. Most of Slovakia. Bratislava is still actually under Austrian control. But a lot of it is starting to get back under Eastern control. Quite a few little encirclements here and there. Prague is still under Western control, though. Oh, did Berlin? Yeah, Berlin was nuked. So NATO did nuke East Berlin. Oh, I forgot there's a whole Middle Eastern front, too. Iraq and Turkey are trying to defend from the Eastern invasion, which it looks like they're doing okay over here. France will probably have to make a decision at some point in this game. Burkina Faso was annexed by Nigeria finally as well. Will they join the Warsaw Pact with their communist brothers and help end the war? Or will they rejoin NATO, their old allies, and fulfill what they were probably supposed to do? Defend their fellow Western countrymen against the invasion from the east. I think I'll leave the game for a little time lapse. I'm going to leave it on faction map mode just so it's easier to tell what's going on. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright boys, I am back, and I am back just in time for Morocco finally ending in 1994, their civil war, so I guess I won't have to do what I said I would do earlier. It looks like some other things happened besides, some other things happened during World War III, like a war between Chile and Bolivia, where Chile annexed Bolivia. Burundi was annexed by the Congo. Looks like Syria, Conservative Party was put in power in Syria. I'll have to look over the footage to see what happened there. That's right, the Arabian Soviet Socialist Republic joined the Warsaw Pact, and looks like they attacked Iraq from behind, but doesn't look like that did too much. It looks like NATO's still in a really strong position in the Middle East. Oh, and also the Arabs invaded Jordan. Niger is at war with Libya, but it looks like Libya's winning. And Australia became communist and actually declared war on New Zealand. Oh, okay, so Syrian Arab Republic joined supporters of nationalism, and then ended up going to war with Israel. Oh, okay. So yeah, Panama got a new member in their faction, because Panama is the owner of the supporters of nationalism. Went to war with Israel, and that didn't go over too well, I guess. Mali declared war on Gambia. That war might still be happening. Oh no, looks like it's gone. Thailand is now united with Burma, and we can check out the rest in a sec. Oh, it looks like also Rwanda was annexed by the Congo too. Let's go back to this map mode so we can really see. Wow, okay, so Ethiopia is still at war with Tanzania. Tanzania is still holding on after all this time. Yeah, the Ethiopian troops have just lost all their equipment, or maybe they're low on manpower. Oh yeah, the Ethiopians have no more manpower, that's what happened. But yeah, it looks like Congo only took one state from Central African Republic. They didn't take the whole thing, so they didn't build this massive Central African empire. Gabon did annex all of Cameroon and Chad though. And it looks like Iran either still isn't capitulated, or a lot of their country has just been reclaimed. But the UK holds a lot of it. There seems to be a lot of divisions here trying to keep it alive. Armenia has been capitulated, and Georgia it looks like too. And Georgia has been, for the most part, capitulated. Oh, and there goes Gabon against Central Africa too. I did check a couple times, and it looked like Bulgaria and Yugoslavia had capitulated, but it looks like they're back for the most part, and it even looked like they had moved up and captured Bucharest as well. And now Italy is getting eaten hard right now. They're almost at Milan and Venice, and a lot of the northern of Italy has been taken. Also, West Germany and East Germany, it's not quite West and East Germany anymore. The East has taken the South, like Munich and stuff, but the West has taken the North, like Pomerania and that region. France has still not made up their mind. Also, there's Battleground Finland, too, that's continuing to rage. Finland has been, for the most part, liberated, but it looks like NATO forces are starting to push back in from the north, and NATO forces still have somewhat of a stronghold in and around Helsinki. But before the video's over, let's check our casualties, because I'm sure there's a lot. Okay, yeah, there is a lot. We have almost identical casualties, 3.7 million on the NATO side, and on the Warsaw Pact, 3.3 million. So there you have it, boys. World War III Part 1, I guess, has just started. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. In the previous video, I told you guys that I would get the next video out the next day, and I wasn't able to do that, and I feel really bad, so the next part of this video will be coming out the next day as well. So I will be making that happen. So thank you all for watching. If you like this, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace.